Welcome. Thank you so much for being with us today. We are moving into the spine, a little strengthening of the spine, flexibility of the spine, and especially in mid-back, thoracic, by request, and breath. So we're going to start there. We're going to start on our back. And we're going to put a blanket. I've set it up here to show you. The blanket is in this lasagna noodle shape, nice and long, with a little extra tuck to go under your head. So there's a little extra fold at the top. And if you don't have a blanket, no worries. We'll just lay on the back, but have some support under your head. So we're going to lay onto this so that that length of the blanket goes under our spine. And so you want to have your tailbone on the earth as you lay back. And then you can put a little bit more under your neck if you need, under your head if you need. You want to feel that there is support, right? Especially, Joanna, for your neck, that there is some support behind your neck. And that will allow the tissue, the muscles there all to soften. They work hard all day, and especially if you've been working them a little bit more, important to give them a chance to let go and relax. Left feet will go wide, wider than the hips, and the knees drop into center. And then take your palms and do that nice rubbing in the palms and bring those nice warm palms to your belly. And just another little note about the blanket. If you need some more support under your low back, just do a little fold in there so that there's a little more, or under sacrum you can fold under. Okay, so use the blanket for it suits your body as you need. And then hands are to your belly, and awareness to your nice warm palms on your belly. And we are breathing into the belly as best we can, starting to slow. And you can definitely incorporate the long, calm breath here, that nice mantra, like you say, Daphne, the words can really help guide the body. So feel the breath flowing in and out of belly. You're starting to sense and feel the rhythm of your breath, inviting it to slow, right? A nice, slow, steady rhythm to your breath. And just feel how your breath, awareness to our breath, breathing into our belly, slow and steady, starts to bring more awareness into our body, right? And this is what we need in our practice, to really be home in our body, so we can really feel how to best take care of our body through the practice. So one more breath here into your belly. And then bring one hand, doesn't matter which one hand up, and bringing it up to the back of your neck, and just cup the back of your neck. And now as we're breathing, we're going to breathe into the belly, and then imagine you could bring that breath all the way up to the neck where your second hand is, and then all the way back down. So imagine you're filling your belly with breath, and the breath is traveling and all the way up to the hand that's at the back of your neck, and all the way down. So just bring a little more awareness. Continue, follow your breath rhythm. Just bring a little more awareness into the spine here to begin with. A little more breath, prana. Where your attention goes, energy flows. So just bringing a little more breath, a little more prana along the spine as you imagine. You might even sense and feel there's a little movement in the tissue under the hand at your neck. Take one more breath here. And let it go. Good. And then hand at your neck and back to your belly. One breath here. And exhale. And now inhale, arms reaching up to sky. And exhale, cross your arms over your chest, hands to the back of your shoulders. And you're going to hug your shoulders. And then inhale, reach up again, reach up, stretch up, like lift the shoulders right off of the support you're on. And exhale, cross and hug the shoulders like you want to pull them up towards the sky even more. And then one more, reach it up, stretch it up. And exhale, cross it over, hug the back of your shoulders and stay here. Walk your hands a little further to the back of the shoulders, like you want to pull your shoulder blades apart. And now as you're breathing, try to breathe between the shoulder blades. You're going to feel back body opening with the breath. And just best you can, feel that space between the shoulder blades. And as you are breathing, feel your breath filling a little more into back body, especially thoracic spine, right? Especially right here in the mid back. Take one more breath. And exhale. Good. Inhale, reach up to sky. And then exhale, cross your arms in the opposite manner. We'll take a few breaths, opposite manner. You're walking your hands to the back of your shoulders and hugging the back of your shoulders and breathing into that space between the shoulder blades. And just feel the tissue there opening up, and nourishing the spine, tissue along the spine, back body, with our awareness, with our breath. One more, inhale. And exhale. Good. And then just slowly releasing the hold at the back of the shoulders. Let your arms open so your hands can come to your chest. So the palms are resting on your chest. And just take a few breaths here. Let's check in how you're feeling today. A little more present in our body, with our breath. Notice how you're feeling. And with this awareness, take a moment to offer an intention for your practice. What matters to you? What do you need? Do you desire? Set your intention. Good. Now with your next inhale, draw your intention deep into your body, your mind, and deepest into heart center. Really fill up. And exhale here. Two more together. Inhale, nice, full, deep breath. And exhale here. And one more, nice, full, deep breath. Inside out. Good job. Now open your arms out to the side. And draw your right knee in towards your chest. Draw your left knee in towards your chest. So now you're going to use your abdominal muscles to hug your knees in towards your chest. Let your chin tuck down towards your chest and let your tailbone press into the earth. And feel a nice lengthening of the entire spinal column right here. Inhale. And exhale. Waking up the core. Inhale at center. As you exhale, let your knees go over to the right, just as far as you can, keeping your spine hugging into the blanket. And then inhale, come back up to center. Feel a little action in your side body, obliques. And exhale over to the left, just as far as you can without losing contact of spine to blanket. Inhale up to center. Exhale over to the right, maybe chin rolls towards the left shoulder. Inhale up to center. And knees towards the left, maybe chin to right shoulder. That's it. Inhale up to center. Over to the right, chin left, and hover here. Feel a little more strength to side body. Hug your left shoulder blade down into the earth. Back of the left ribs down into the earth. Take another breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, let your knees come all the way down. And now your spine might come up off of the blanket. That's okay. Just let your legs come all the way down. Maybe your chin rolls over to your left shoulder a little bit more. And we're here in the twist. Now, if your knees are more towards the bottom of your mat, you'll feel this twist more in the low back. If you want to bring your knees up more towards your ribs, you're going to feel this more in the mid back. And if you want to bring them up towards your right arm, you're going to feel it more in the upper back. So move those knees to where you want to feel more release through the spine. And we'll take 3 more breaths here and breathe right into wherever you are feeling the twist happening in your spine. So if the breath could go right in there, you'll feel the breath has this incredible capacity to help the tissue soften, release, open. Your awareness in your breath. Inhale. And exhale. At the end of your exhale, navel draws to spine. You use that beautiful core strength, right hand if you need, to bring knees up to center. Take an inhale at center and exhale, knees over to the left. And let them hover there, just hovering above the earth. So you're feeling a little more juice to the side body, strengthening. And then take 1 more breath here. Inhale. Good. Exhale, let the knees come all the way down and then make the adjustment. So knees towards the bottom of your mat. You'll feel it more in the low back. Up towards the ribs, mid back. And up towards your left arm, upper back. Maybe chin rolls to the right shoulder, and where you feel that twisting action in your spine, breathe into it. Let your attention go right to that spot. And imagine you could breathe right into that spot. And just with your attention, with your awareness, more energy, more prana, even more breath will find its way in there. One more, inhale. Long exhale. Good. Come back up to center. And now hug those knees in. Good job. As you hug the knees in, chin towards the chest, tailbone to the earth, and feel now with a little efforting in the arms, you can lengthen your spine even more. And then Johnny didn't say it, but I know we want to go into the hips. So let's widen the knees, right knee to right shoulder, left knee to left shoulder, going a little bit into the hips, hugging in. And then a moment here, releasing that, and just move your knees around however you like. If the knees are wide, you're in the hip joints. If the knees are narrow, you're more into the low back. And so just moving as it feels good for you. No weight bearing here in the hip joints, no weight bearing through the spine. So you can really just explore, just opening it up. A little gentle movement here. Go in the other direction. And then here we got this nice blanket under us. So while we have that coziness, just come back to center and take your hands behind your thighs. Take your feet a little skyward. Inhale, you know where we're headed maybe. As you exhale, take a little rock and roll to come up. And then we're going to go back again, right? We got the blanket, so we can come up and down a few times. Use your hands if you need to help, right? But however it works for you, just do a little rock and roll. Right, a little massage along the spine. And 1 more, and then come all the way up. Well done. Well done. Or continue if it feels good. And then as you come up, just cross your ankles. We're going to come forward onto hands and knees. So now that blanket that you had under your spine, maybe it's going to come under your knees. Right? So I'm placing it there where it works for you. And we are on our hands and knees, and a reminder to spread the fingers, give them a chance to stretch out, suction the center of the palm. And we're going to start here with a nice exhale, rounding the spine. So tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. And now as we inhale, we're going to widen our elbows, tailbone to sky, and chest down towards the earth. Just feel a nice stretch in the front body. And then exhaling, rise up, tuck chin, tuck tailbone, round spine. Feel that stretch to back body. And then begin to follow your own breath. Follow your rhythm. If it's comfortable for you, eyes softly closed so you can really sense and feel the movement in your body, especially the movement along the spine. That's it. Very nice. Chin right into chest as you round the spine. Yeah, that's one that can give a nice release to the neck. Take a few more pulses here. Beautiful. Yeah, nice. Really getting chin into chest for rounding spine. Take one more pulse. Really nice, everyone. And next time your chest comes towards the earth, we're going to come in to this Anahatasana shape where we bring our forearms to the earth and just let your forehead rest on the earth. You can even bring the back of your wrist to your forehead for a little more support. And just feel this nice opening through the chest. This really beautiful shape, opening heart towards the earth. And see if you can take your tailbone up towards the sky just a titch more. And then feel how that opens heart, chest towards the earth and just a titch more. Last breath, inhale. And exhale. Good. Press into your forearms, into your hands, rising up. And just walk the hands back so you can come towards the child's pose shape. Now, if your tush doesn't come all the way down to your heels, you can take your blanket and just roll it up so that it can sit back there and give your tush some support so your hips can release. Okay, so that could be a cushion or blanket. And then in the child's pose shape, and for today, knees side by side, so a little closer together. And then arms back by your side. And there's a little press of your forehead to the earth. And there's a little more rounding through the spine in this shape. Where your forehead meets the earth, you could do a little side to side, a nice little massage to the frontal brain. That always feels sweet. Yeah. You all right there, Kay? Do you need anything? That's it. Take one more breath here. That's it. And exhale. Now, as you inhale, press into your feet and rise up, reaching the arms up skyward. So feel your spine get really long. Maybe look up, open the front of your throat. And then as you exhale, turn your palms out, sweep your arms wide, and come directly down. Palms touch behind you, forehead to the earth, chin into chest, so rounding here. Inhale, rising up, reach up, maybe look up, long spine. Turn the palms out, sweep the arms wide, forehead to the earth as palms touch behind you. One more, inhale, rising up, reaching up, nice long spine, tailbone to earth as fingers reach up. And then turn your palms out, sweep your arms wide, forehead to the earth, chin in towards your chest, and rest here again in the child's pose. And just take a couple of breaths. Good. That's it. Exhale. And then reach your arms forward. Moving on in a moment. Okay, so hang in there. Reach your arms forward in the child's pose. Now take your knees wide. So again, you can have anything you need behind your tush to make this shape possible. And if your tush is up higher, no worries. So reaching the arms forward. Now feel your spine lengthening. Take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly rising up. And here we go, moving on. Onto our hands and knees. With the hands under the shoulders, knees under hips, toes curled under. Take an inhale and arch your spine. And as you exhale, root into the hands, root into the feet, and rise up to a bent knee, downward facing dog with your chin towards your chest, so spine is rounded. And then slowly lowering down. You can either hover the knees or let them come all the way down and arch your spine. And then rooting down and rising up. Keep your knees bent so chin can come into your chest. Like you want to look at your belly button, round spine. And lowering down, knees lower, arching the spine. And then rooting down and rising up. And we're in that nice round shape of the spine. Stay here, inhale. Good, exhale. Let's open up into full down dog. So lengthening your legs now. Lengthening your spine. Let your head go, just move it around. Yes, no, maybe, feels nice and heavy. And get a nice release through the neck. This is such a beautiful shape, a simple shape, as most of our poses are, a very simple shape, but it is so therapeutic. We've got a nice releasing through the spine, gravity helping us nice and long. We got a nice stretch in the legs, root the heels down, even lift your toes and feel a little more opening at the back of the legs, root into the hands, press the hands down and forward. See if you can take your tailbone back and get even longer in the spine. Inhale. Sayadaw. Good. Deep bend to the knees and walk it forward to the top of the mat. Good job. At the top of the mat, feet hip width. And just lean your elbows on your thighs and let your head go again. Just keep feeling that nice release through the neck. Just moving your head around, releasing. That's it. Let your head go a little bit more, Daphne, a little bit more. Let your chin go. Yeah, good. That's it, Kay. You're doing great. You're doing great. Take one more breath. Inhale. And then take your elbows off your thighs and they come all the way down towards the earth, pulling them down so the side body gets longer. Take an exhale here. Release the hands down, deeper exhale, let your head go. And then inhale slowly, round spine, come up to standing. So just let your hands come along your legs, nice round spine, rolling it up. If that doesn't feel good, come up any way that does. Reach it up, stretch it up, reach your arms up, and then exhale, swan dive and fold all the way down. That's it. And take a few of these pulses on your own, up and down, following your breath. A wonderful chance to lengthen the breath. It's a long way up, a long way down. A beautiful chance to lengthen the breath. That's it. That's it. Nice. Take one more. Inhale, rising all the way up. And as your arms come overhead, palms together and hands to heart. And just take a moment here. Reconnect to your breath. Reconnect to your intention. One more inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale, reach to sky. And with your arms up overhead, take your right hand to your left wrist. Right hand to your left wrist. And you're going to use your right hand to lengthen your left arm. A big inhale here. Root your left heel down into the earth as you reach up through that left arm and then curl over to your right. Beautiful side body stretch. Yeah, so right hand, right arm is lengthening left side. Root left heel down. Maybe gaze towards your top elbow. Maybe for a moment, unclasp the hand from the wrist and just feel a little more strengthening here. Take one more breath. Inhale. Go a little deeper. Follow your breath. Exhale. Good. Slowly rising up. As you rise up, turn your palms to face away and sweep your arms around. A nice wide sweep. Big rotation through the shoulder joints. Yeah. Good. Beautiful, Daphne. Reach it up. Reach it up. Turn the palms to face away and sweep the arms around. Really nice. And the last one, as big a circle. You've got your favorite color on your fingertips and they're drawing these big circles either side of you. Yeah, good. Nice to open up the shoulder joints. And now this time, as the arms come overhead, you're taking your left hand to your right wrist. Root your right heel down into the earth. Reach it up. Get really long through the right side and then curl over to the left. That's it. So feel this beautiful opening, stretch, right side of body. Such a gift in our practice to really awaken our whole body inside out, 360 degrees. Maybe gaze up to the top elbow. Maybe open the arms if you want to feel a little strengthening. Moving into the stretch. Inhale. Follow your breath. Exhale. Rising up. Rising up. Up at center. Take a nice big inhale at center. Turn the palms to face away. And again, see if you can reach the fingers back to touch the wall that's behind you, down to the earth. Reach it in front and then up to sky. And then turn the palms to face away. Just feel this beautiful rotation through the shoulder joints. Very simple. And we really get a full opening in that area that often gets quite tight. Really lovely, everyone. Nice. And then arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, just coming there as your rhythm of breath is guiding you. Press soles of the feet down. Lift the toes, right? Press the soles of the feet down. Press the palms up. Maybe gaze up and maybe curl back just a titch so you feel that beautiful stretch the entire front line of your body. Root into the soles of your feet. They want to root 10 feet into the earth. Palms reaching up to the sky and then curling back just a touch, like your heart wants to kiss the sky. One breath, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, rising up. Open the arms, soften to the knees and swan dive fold all the way down. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. That's it. Yeah, nice having just a wiggle jiggle with the arms and the head and the fingers. And here we go. So take one more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Bend your knees deeply and step the right foot back to the back of your mat. You could stay here in the high lunge or put your knee down to the earth. We're going to take our right hand a little bit towards the center, so under the right shoulder. And coming into a flowing twist, we're going to inhale, left arm up to sky. Left arm reaches up and follow with your gaze if you can. If that's not comfortable on your neck, just keep looking down to the earth. Exhale, the arm comes back down. Inhale, reach left arm up for sky. And exhale, fold it down. A nice gentle twist here. Inhale, reach it up for sky. Soft bend in the elbow so we can open the shoulder joint. Exhale down. Inhale up to sky, and let's linger here. A little more bend in your elbow, your left elbow, your top elbow. Draw the arm back and feel you get a little more twist in the spine, especially thoracic. The more you bend that top elbow, more twist, open thoracic. Take one more breath. Inhale. Good job. And exhale, bring the arm down. Good. Now, while we're here, a little bonus dip into the hips. So let's walk, mirror you. So you'll walk your left foot wider now. And so both arms are inside that left foot. And then come onto your finger pads. press into your finger pads and lift your chest. And then you're going to feel more opening through the front of the right hip. Yeah, take an inhale here. As you exhale, just bend your elbows and dip into that left hip joint a bit more. Inhale, coming up, rising up. So lengthen your spine up, nice. And then exhale, bend your elbows wide and dip into it. One more, inhale, rising up. Nice, and exhale, slowly lower. Good, inhale, rising up. And let's linger here for a moment. See if you can soften your chin and feel the length through the crown of your head. So we're feeling here, even though we're deep in a hip opener, we're feeling here lengthening in the spine. Let your lips be soft, let your breath be deep. One more, inhale. Soft face, soft eyes, exhale. Yeah, definitely good. Nice, slowly. Walk that foot back to center. And then let's bring the knees together underneath us. And just take a moment towards child's pose, wherever you can get. You can get all the way there. And you can choose either to have the arms forward, spine long, or arms back and a rounded spine. So you choose. And again, if your tush is high, that's okay, right? We're moving. In yoga, we meet ourselves on the mat where we're at. And with each practice, the body opens a little bit more. Just meeting yourself where you're at. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then as you're ready, taking the right foot forward now to the top of the mat. As you come up onto hands and knees. Sorry, I missed that part. And then right foot forward to the top of the mat. And again, you could choose to have your back knee up, high lunge, or the knee down, low lunge. Coming into our twist. So now the left hand is going to come underneath the shoulder. I'll turn this way. Down underneath the shoulder. And we're going to take our right arm and float our right arm skyward. There's that nice flowing twist. And exhale all the way down. Inhale, float that right arm skyward. And exhale, fold. Inhale, float that arm skyward. Let's linger here. A little more bend in the top elbow. Draw that tarpon back and feel a little more twist, especially right into thoracic. It's like you want to hug that top shoulder blade into the spine. And if that's too much on the arm, just let it rest. Your hand can be on your thigh and you can get a little juice to deepen the twist there. Take one more breath. Inhale. Good. Exhale, coming down. Nice. So now we're going to walk that front foot wider. Hands inside. I think I need to change it the other side. Hands inside and onto the fingertips if that's available. So we can take a moment here, lengthen up the spine. Yeah, you can probably take your back knee back a little bit more because we really want to feel that opening through the front of the hip. Take an inhale. You're like, I feel it already. Exhale, elbows go wide and lower down. And then inhale, rising up. And exhale, lower. We got it. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, lower. Good job, Lynn. Well done, Joan. Rising up. Rising up. And let's linger here a moment. Yeah, nice, Joanna. Chin soft. Feel like the back of your neck is lengthening up. Crown of your head is lengthening up. So we feel a lot of sensation in the hips. And can you also feel that length through your spine? Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Gently walk that foot back to center. And then we're going to pop that back knee up off of the earth and step forward to the top of the mat and come into your forward fold at the top of your mat. Just let it all go. Wiggle the fingers. Yeah, you're doing great. Hang in there. A few more standing poses. And we're down to the earth. Take one more breath here. Nice big inhale. And long exhale. Good. Inhale, rising up. Let your arms stay at your side this time as we come up to standing. And then exhale here. If your arms came up, no worries. Just bring them back by your side. And take an inhale here. We're just going to bring one hand to your belly and one hand to the sacrum, just a little lower than low back, and just do a little pelvic tilt here. So we're going to turn the tailbone to the earth and draw belly in towards the spine. Yeah, so just doing a little motion there. Good. And then keep the hand on your belly, take the other hand up to your chest and lift the chest into the hand. And then take a hand right up to the crown of your head and feel like you're pressing up into that hand spine, like an inch longer. Good, and then return, hand on head down by your side, both hands to your thighs. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees and sit a little bit deeper into the chair pose. Yeah. So if you want a little more support, they can be side by side. If you want to dip in the hips, they can be wider. Okay, always yogi's choice. Now press your hands into your thighs and lengthen your spine. Like feel that nice length. Float your arms out by your side. Big inhale. As you exhale, eagle arms. We're going to bring the right arm under the left and twist them. And if that feels like too much, just have them side by side. Take a nice big inhale here. Reach your fingers higher. And then as you exhale, we're going to round. We're going to curl in like your elbows want to touch your belly button. So feel that stretch to back body. Inhale. If you need a little break in the legs, just come up. Otherwise, stay deep in the bended knee. And then exhale, curl in, curl in. One more inhale. Arms coming up. You can lengthen the legs if we need. And then exhale, curl in. And just stay here for one breath. And breathe right between the shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Unwind the arms. And as you reach them out to the side, lengthen the legs up and reach it up. Palms together, hands to heart. Reconnect to your breath. Reconnect to your intention. One more. Inhale. Good. Hands down to your thighs. Turn tailbone towards the earth. Lengthen crown of head up to sky. Big inhale. Exhale, bending into the knees. Inhale, float the arms out to the side, nice and wide. As you exhale, take the left arm under the right, so opposite side, eagle arms or arms side by side. A little juice for the legs as we move deeper in the spine. Inhale, fingers up to sky. And as you exhale, round and curl in. Curl in, elbows into belly button towards in that direction. Good. And now as we come back up, if you like a little rest in the legs, you can lengthen them up or stay into the chair. Inhale. And as you exhale, round it in, round it in. One more, rising up. You got it. You got it. I know it's juicy on the legs. And then curl in. And we'll just take one breath here. Big inhale. Long exhale. Good. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Unfold the arms. Lengthen up the legs. Arms to the side. Overhead. Reach it up. Palms together. Hands to heart. Find your breath here. In the challenging poses, we tend to lose our breath. Find it here. Find that slow, steady rhythm of breath. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Reach to sky. Soft bend to the knees and swan dive. Fold all the way down to earth. Beautiful. Let anything go that you're ready to let go of. Take one more breath, chin into chest, so back of neck nice and long. And exhale. Soft bend to knees. Step the right foot back to the back of your mat and put your back heel down. And coming into the warrior one shape. So we're going to really root both feet equally. Feel like you want to draw the heels to touch underneath your pelvis. So really strong in the legs. Take your arms by your side. Exhale here. And inhale, rising up. So we're in the warrior one shape. We're in the warrior one shape. Good. Now, can we do that same movement here? Take an inhale, reach it up. Feel, tailbone turns towards the earth. Yeah. Crown of the head is reaching up for sky. Spine is nice and long. Good. Take a nice big inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to take the arms and we're going to take that right arm under the left and find that same eagle arm shape. Good. Reaching the fingers up for sky. And this time, maybe we can curl back a little bit. So heart moves to sky. And then as you exhale, coming forward. So shoulder coming down towards knee, elbow into belly, dipping into the hips, strong legs. Inhale, coming up. Inhale, coming up. And maybe there's a baby back bend at the top, heart to sky. And then exhale, slow and steady. You're doing great. Slow and steady. Bring it in. Yeah, beautiful, Joanna. Come on up. Come on up. Reach it up. And then last one, curl it in. Last one, curl it in. Good. Big breath in between the shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Unwind the arms as we come back up where we began. Last breath here. Tailbone to earth. Crown of the head reaches up. Inhale. Maybe dip bravely, courageously into that front knee a bit more. Exhale. Inhale. Maybe look up. And then exhale. Bring your hands down by your front foot. Come onto the ball of your back foot and step forward to the top of your mat. At the top of your mat, let's take a little break. We'll take our feet wide and sit down into squat. So sitting onto something, or let your hips hover, whatever you like, palms into heart. And again here, let's just check it out. Tailbone to earth, right? You'll feel your navel draw in. Crown of head to sky. Really press your palms together, and that gives you a nice bit of energy to lengthen up the spine. It's like someone's tied a string from your tailbone down to the core of the earth and a string from the crown of your head up to the sky. And take a few breaths here. Slow, steady breath, moving all along the spine, from the base of the spine all the way up to the neck in the inhale, and all the way back down as you exhale. One more. Inhale all the way up the spine. And exhale all the way down. And a bonus breath. Inhale all the way up. And all the way down. Very nice. Hands to earth, twist to sky, forward fold. One breath. Inhale. And exhale. Deep bend to the knees and step the left foot back to the back of the mat. And put your back heel down. So coming into this warrior one shape. So we want a strong foundation, yeah? Root the feet, heels press towards each other at center. Take an exhale, arms by your side. And inhale, rising up. Here we are, warrior one on this side. You're doing great. You're doing great. So again, tailbone to earth, crown of head to sky. So spine is really long here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, take the other arm underneath and come into that eagle shape on the arms. Opposite side as before. Side by side is beautiful. Take an inhale, reach the sky, maybe a baby back bend. And as you exhale, bring it on down. Bring it on down. Shoulder towards the knee, chin into chest. Inhale, strong legs, root into the feet, rising up, rising up. Reach up, maybe baby back bend, that's it. And exhale, folding down. You got it. You got it. That's it. That's it. Very nice. Beautiful. Chin into chest at the end. And then inhale, rising up. Last one. You got it, Johnny. Nice option, Johnny. Good. Exhale, coming down. And just take one breath down here. That's it. That's it. Beautiful. Right between the shoulder blades. Big breath. Inhale. Let it go. Good job, Esther. Exhale. Very nice. Unwind. You're ready. Come on up. Come on up. Unwind the arms and reach it up. That's it. That's it. You're ready. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, hands come down by the front foot. Come on to the ball of your back foot. Step forward to the top and forward fold. And let it go. And into squat. You did it. You did it. Into squat. That's it. Nice, Raze. Good job. Good job. Yeah. As you come into squat, hands to heart. Let the shoulders drop down, right? Yeah. Shoulders soften, jaw softens. We can do that little trick, Joanna, you mentioned, tongue to the roof of the mouth, and just feel how that softens the jaw. It moves into the neck, soft eyes. And awareness down to the base of your spine. Inhale, draw the breath up your spine. And exhale down. Inhale, draw the breath up your spine. And exhale down. And one more. Inhale, draw your breath up the spine. And exhale down. Yay. Well done. So bringing tush to the earth. And legs out in front. And we'll do a nice, gentle forward fold here. Yay, we made it down to the earth. Shavasana is calling. Bring some support under your thighs. So it could be your cushion. And the more tenderness you have in the low back, you want to have more support underneath the thighs. Legs extended. Nice to sit onto something that's going to just help the pelvis start to tilt forward. Make this pose more accessible. We're going to point our toes away from us and then flex our feet so the legs are engaged. And imagine the big thigh muscles can lift the kneecaps. And as we engage at the front of the thighs, the back of the thighs, the hamstrings are going to more easily release. So let's reach up. Can you feel tailbone pointing towards the earth? Right? Just turn it down. And then crown of head to sky. So we're long in our spine. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly come down. When you feel you start to lose the length in your spine, let your arms come down, your hands come down to rest. Right? As soon as you find that part where you're starting to round, we know what it feels like, round spine or long spine. This is a shape we want, a long spine. The long spine allows more opening through the hamstrings and the chest. And just softly close your eyes and see if you can feel that same breath moving along the spine, starting at the base of the spine. Inhale, breath travels up the spine, so nice and long, up to the crown of your head. And exhale all the way back down. Good, yeah. Inhale all the way up. Yeah, and all the way down. Yeah, chin in, Reze, your partner, their chin in towards your chest. Yes, there you go. Just let the muscles go. Nice. They work so hard all day. Give them a chance to release. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And now just take a moment and just let it go. Bring your palms and just rest your face in your palms. So now let's let your spine round for a moment. Just rest your face in your palms and take a few breaths here. Just like feeling the difference, right? Last breath, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Slowly rising up, we're going to come to lay on our back. And if you have that same long shape of your blanket, we're going to bring that under the spine. Same as we began with. And then have your cushion nearby to go under your legs because, good news, Shavasana is soon to come. So laying down onto a blanket and again, making those adjustments as you need to have the support under your head and your neck. Right, so you want to make sure the neck space is comfortable. Good. So a little moment in bridge here. A beautiful shape for strengthening the back body. And so bringing your arms, and let's today have the elbows to the earth and fingers to the sky. Now as you exhale, press your belly button down into the earth. And then as you inhale, float your hips up. So hips are coming up towards the fingers. And exhale slowly down. Belly button hugs the earth. Inhale, rising up. And exhale slowly down. And one more. Inhale, slowly rising up. And slowly lowering down. Very nice. And then just walk your feet wide, drop your knees into center, arms by your side, hands to your belly. And take a couple breaths. Now as you're ready, draw your right knee in, draw your left knee in. We're going to cross our right leg over our left. This is the Gomukhasana legs. So not the half pigeon, but the legs are crossed right behind each other. Huh? Thighs are hugging, whatever's available in that shape. And then just take your hands to your shins, to your feet, to your knees, wherever you can, and draw in. Just feel a nice little dip in the hips here. And one more breath, inhale. And exhale. Open your arms up, inhale. And exhale, take your knees to the right side. So we're coming back to the twist shape, but your bottom leg is crossed over your top. So it can maybe help bring that top leg down a little bit more. If that doesn't feel yummy, and then just simply uncross the legs and put something underneath the legs for support. The cushion is hopefully nearby. And again, play with it. If your knees go down towards your feet, you're getting the twist more in the low back, up towards your ribs, more in the mid back, and the up towards your right arm, more up in the upper back, but in the shape, you might also feel it in the outer hip a little bit more. So take a few more breaths here. And our twist shapes really Beautiful for helping to release tension through the spine. So I'm just completing with this. Take an exhale and slowly coming back up to center. Uncross the legs. If they were crossed, just give them a hug in and change the cross. So left coming over right, the opposite of what you did, and your thighs are touching. So it's not the half pigeon, your thighs are touching. And then just hug in a little bit more. Feel that nice opening in the hip. Take another breath here, inhale. And exhale. And then coming back, opening the arms and dropping these to the left side. So that bottom leg helps the top come down. But if that does not feel yummy, uncross the legs. And please do play with the position so it makes sense in your body. So that we can move into low back, mid back, upper back. And if your legs are still crossed, you'll also feel it more in the outer hip. That's it. Yeah, Johnny, just play with it until really you'll feel that sweet spot. We're getting a really nice stretch, release, opening. One more breath, inhale. Good, exhale. Good, slowly coming back to center, uncross the legs and hug them in. And just give yourself a nice big old hug. So hug your knees in, nose towards your knees, hands towards opposite elbows, and just give a really deep hug here. We're not getting enough hugs these days, so a really nice, beautiful hug here. Squeeze every muscle in to hug every bone. One more breath. And let it go. Woo. Now open it up. Open up, open the legs, open the arms. Smooth the buttocks flush towards your heels. So tailbone is going towards your heels. And then take your hands up to the back of your neck and lengthen the back of your neck. So moving the skull away from the shoulders. And if there's tenderness in your neck, like just maybe let your hands be here for a moment and let the warmth of your palms soften the tissue at the back of your neck. It's a really sweet offering of those neck muscles. Your chin is soft. Lips are soft. And you can keep the hands there, just feeling that nice warmth. Real gift for the neck muscles, helping them release and soften, or slowly open your arms to the side. And as we rest here in our sweet Shavasana, just let your awareness go down to the base of your spine. And as you inhale, just trace along the spine, the Sushumna, the central channel of the body, all the way up. Let's go all the way to the crown of your head. And exhale all the way down. Like your breath is a river that's flowing through the channels. It's a beautiful central channel of the spine. Inhale. And exhale all the way back down. And then one more. Your breath kissing each vertebra, the space in between the vertebra, traveling all the way up, river of breath. And then all the way down. And you could continue this or just rest in the natural flow of your breath. Letting your body really drink in, receive, integrate all that you have offered in the practice. Let go and let your breath breathe you. Now feel your breath. And feel your body. And feel your breath flowing through your whole body. And feel the aliveness that you've awoken your practice, the tingling, the pulsing, the warmth of your whole body. And as you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle your ankles and wrists, and of course, more than welcome to rest in Sweet Shavasana if you have the time and it's feeling yummy. Otherwise, bending your knees and drawing your knees in, and just hugging them in again. Your knees are hugged in, rolling to your side, rising up to seated. Mm-hmm. A moment as you return to seated, just to check in. Notice how it feels now. Hopefully very different than when we began. We're present, perhaps more calm, more energy flowing. The gift of our practice, rubbing palms together and then bringing those warm palms to heart center. Thank you so much for joining the practice today. Thank you for the gift of this time, this honor of guiding you through your practice. May we live in peace. May we share loving kindness. And may we recognize a friend in each other. Namaste.